The United Nations has warned against an escalation of the Syrian conflict after Israel carried out airstrikes near Damascus before dawn on Sunday. Syria has said that the Israeli airstrikes amount to an act of war. Most analysts are assuming the targets were connected with the Iranian supply of weapons to Syria and to Hezbollah, the militant group based in Lebanon, which is backed by Iran and by President Assad. What do you believe has happened here? Join us. Thanks very much indeed. Let's bring you up to date with our headlines now, 17 minutes past 9. Now, one of the most high-profile trials in recent years in Germany is getting underway in Munich. Beate Schäpe is accused of being part of a neo-Nazi cell that killed 10 people over 6 years, nearly all of them Turkish immigrants. She's being tried along with 4 alleged accomplices. The case has led to a debate in Germany about why the authorities failed to link the murders. Steve Evans reports. Anti-gun campaigners in the United States say they're worried by the announcement that the world's first working gun has been produced using parts from a 3D printer. It's been made by a group dedicated to making firearms more widely available, and the organisation now plans to put the design on the internet. Our science reporter, Rebecca Morell, has been to Texas to see the gun being test-fired. Now, today is supposed to be the hottest day of the year so far, and for once, it's actually a bank holiday, so lots of us should be able to enjoy it. Some parts of the UK could even be hotter than Meyorkher. Well, Daniela Ralph is live for us in Ruislip in northwest London. And what are people doing to enjoy the weather there, Daniela? Gorgeous, Daniela. And just how upbeat are people there? Because it has been so cold for so long. We've just had really awful weather, and finally the sun got its hat on.
Yeah, finally, and finally on a bank holiday weekend as well, when people can actually enjoy it. I mean, I think the past couple of days have been a little bit disappointing, to be honest. I think people were hoping that we were going to have this very, very hot, sunny bank holiday weekend, and it hasn't quite turned out that way so far, but today is looking a lot more promising. At the moment it's mainly dog walkers and runners out, but you can just get a sense that finally people are thinking, can we shed the coats, the scarves, get rid of the winter wardrobe and start to enjoy the beginning of summer? And I think there is a sense that perhaps this is the start of that, although as we know from the weather forecast, the temperatures are going to cool off again later on in the week. But in terms of today, most people are off, most people wanting to enjoy the bank holiday sunshine.
OK, Daniela, thanks very much indeed to you. Well, let's find out what the weather's going to do now. We can cross the news